Morning, how's everybody doing today? All right, you ready for some encouragement? You ready for a great day? All right, that's what I like to hear. I love the energy. As you can tell, I've got a little bit of that. I want to explain the title of my presentation this morning to you because a lot of times people get hung up on that word audacity. People don't want to be labeled audacious, or there's a negative connotation to the word audacity. So I want to explain that a little bit because I think you actually do that here at Jesuit. See, being men for others and finding God in all things, that's being bold. And that's the definition of the word audacity. It's a willingness to take bold risks. And that's what you do. When you show your faith, when you show the value that God gives you in your life to others, that's bold, especially in our world today. And I want to talk about that idea of how you do that today. And I think it's important that you know how to do that. The key is taking action. Can you say yes? You take action, you get results. And our Bible even tells us that, right? If you look at the book of James in verse 122, it says, do not merely listen to the word and so deceive yourself, but do what it says. There's that word, do. The book of James is nice and short and it tells you to do things. If you go to Philippians 4:13, it says, I can do all things through Christ that strengthens me, right? So we have the value that God is with us when we do these actions, when we take these actions. Then if we look at book of Matthew, chapter 6, if you look at verse 25, it says, do not worry about your life. In 6:34, it says, do not worry about tomorrow, because tomorrow will have worries of its own. So if you think about that, God's telling us, okay, take the action, do what it says to do. I'll be with you. I can do all things through Christ who strengthens me. And don't worry about it. Think about that. The creator of the universe is giving you strength to take action. That's pretty cool. That's power we all have within us, to take action to make a difference in our world. Now, how are you taking that action? It's interesting, as a school, you're doing that. You just fed 168 families with your Thanksgiving Day food drive, right? Good job with that. Congratulations. Now, what are you going to do for Christmas? Okay? Or your football team's doing pretty good. State semifinals Friday night, right? They took the action necessary to focus on their practice, to be respectful of the teams they're playing, and to achieve what they want to achieve. Hopefully you'll do all right Friday night. Now, how are you taking action in your personal life? What does that mean? How are you doing that? Are you the person that might go up to the person sitting alone in a cafeteria and talk to them and have them feel welcome in the new environment they may be part of? Are you helping seniors? Are you helping the underclassmen with struggles they may have that you may have had that you know how to get through? Are you helping your siblings at home with struggles they may have? Are you being nice to your siblings at home? Are you helping your parents perhaps around the house? Are you being respectful to the elders in your life and respectful to those that are less fortunate than yourself? What actions are you taking in your life? Now, or are you just the person that may say one thing and do another? And I have an example. You all seem like a pretty intelligent crowd with me today, so I'm going to have you help me with something. It's nothing weird. It's real easy. When I count to 3, I want you to clap with me. I'm going to put the mic in here for a minute. Okay? Real simple. Okay? 1, 2, 3. Thank you. Some of you got that. What just happened there? Every time I do that, I get that same look, and I see it all around here. Wait a second. You did something different than what you said you were going to do. I don't like that feeling. You tricked me. Did I? Perhaps you've done something different than what you said you're going to do. Maybe you told your parents, oh, I'm going to go to a movie. You end up at a party with your friends or somewhere else. Or you say, oh, I'm not going to make fun of people, but yet you're at a mall or a social gathering making snide comments about other people that don't need to be made. Or perhaps you say you're going to be at somebody's house at 3 p.m. and you show up at 3:10, 3:15. Yeah, how about that? Do what you say you're going to do and show people what that means. See, our society will judge you on your actions, but you might judge yourself on your intent. How many maybe said, well, I meant to turn that paper in on time. Yeah, but you didn't. So the end result is you didn't do what you said you were going to do, and you need to pay a consequence for that. God says, you know what? We need to go and do what is right. Focus on, in Philippians 4:8, it says, focus on the things that are true, that are just, that are right. How are we doing that in our life? What are you doing that's going to make a difference? What action are you doing that's going to make a difference in the lives of others? Being men for others means that you step out, that you take that step, that you're bold enough to be the first one out there. And sometimes that's going to be scary. Sometimes you're not going to get people backing you up. Sometimes you're not going to be the most popular person. But if you're doing it with the intent that God is with you and the strength of God is with you, think about that. Again, the creator of the universe, you have the power within you to make changes to our world. If you change our local community, help our local community, it changes our city. If it changes our city, it changes our state. If it changes our state, it changes our country. If it changes our country, guess what? It changes the world. Changing the world starts with you. That's important. We have the power of God on our side to change our world. You can be the light of the world, the bright light that our world needs to see, to show how God's glory is working in your life and share that with others. You have the opportunity to do that. I ask you that this morning, that if you can, take that with you as you move forward in your career and wherever you go, knowing that God is with you, that you have the power to make a difference in this world, to be men for others, to be the light in our world our world really needs to see. I want to thank you for your time this morning. You guys make it a blessed day. Thank you very much. I'm Bob Brumm.